Okay, Gerald, we're almost there. Now, at times, the things you see may confuse or even frighten you. But just remember, everyone is essentially harmless. Arnold, relax. I've been here before. Besides, how weird can your house be? You've been warned. Grandma, I'm home. Come on in, Kimba. No, Grandma, it's me, Arnold. And you remember Gerald. Don't try to confuse me, Kimba. I know you and Colonel Binghamton must be exhausted after your flight from Botswana. But right now, we've got a bigger problem. Come here, you little man-eater. Juana's got some medicine for you. Later, Grandma. I mean, Juana. We have to go now. Okie dokie. Will you be staying for dinner, Colonel? Maybe. There'll be plenty to go around just as soon as I catch it. Remember, we ate at 1800 sharp.
Man, I miss me some Hey Arnold. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as you did Gerald's voice, I was like, dang, those were some good times, you know?
I
loved that show.
There's a YouTuber I watch called Dusk Till Sean, and he
Mhm.
reviews old 90s Nickelodeon shows and other shows, but most notably Hey Arnold. He does the dark side of Hey Arnold.
Oh, man.
And yeah, go follow him, Dusk Till Sean.
Yeah.
I was watching
Nice.
a video that he just put out a couple days ago called what is it? Right, I have it right here. Angelica's most evil moment. And I remember
man.
watching this episode. I don't want to spoil it. Go check it out. I remember watching this and it is so bad. Like Angelica.
I
She's just the
remember
worst.
Angelica.
Yeah, and Rugrats.
Oh, okay. I remember during COVID, our mom and I would watch episodes of Hey Arnold every night because it was like, you don't have anything else to do, bro. And so we would just put it on and we would watch Jeopardy and Hey Arnold. And it's like, wait a minute. Why is looking back at COVID times like reminiscing?
It kind of is.
How weird.
I feel like we've lost several years.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have not aged in like 5 years.
Yeah, same. I'm like,
They've just
we all lost 2 years, 2020, 21, because it was still COVID times as well. And it's like, I am still 25. I am not 27 yet. I am 25 years old.
I always remember you as being 24. When people ask me how old you are, I'm like, oh yeah, she's 24.
It's like, no, I'm 27. Going on
No.
28.
24.
That's weird. But anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That. Bump That episode 167. If you don't know who we are, we've got Brian on the screen.
Ding, 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 ding.
We've got KT on the screen.
You're a bold man, Arnold.
And I'm Hiliana, your host, and we're siblings who have a love for all things nerdy, movies, video games, TV shows, all things of that sort, and decided to talk about it here on the internet with all of you people, and here you are listening. So welcome. Now, we've got quite the show for you guys today. All right. Real quick, if you're not subscribed to the Bump That podcast, what are you doing? What are you doing? That means you are not an honorary sibling, and you must hit that subscribe button if you want to become a sibling today. So do it, and welcome to the family, man. Welcome. We're come for Thanksgiving.
Two out of three of us are wearing robes today. And slippers.
Heck yeah. I hope you're wearing a robe. I hope you grabbed a snack. I hope you've got a water. Chug that water. Have you had your water today?
I got mine right here.
I'm going to tell Mom if you didn't drink your dang water today. Okay. And let's enjoy this wonderful podcast together. Okay. First things first on the docket is happy retirement to Pamela Hayden. Yay, Pamela. Woo woo. If you're like, who the buns is Pamela Hayden? You know who she is. You know. All right. She is the voice of Bart Simpson's best friend, not Bart Simpson, the best friend, Milhouse, is retiring after 35 years of voice acting various characters on the long-running animated show. All right, that's incredible. Milhouse, yeah. 35 years of Milhouse. Now, did you think that voice was a woman? Not
Yes.
be honest.
Yes.
Be honest. Did you think it was a woman?
Most of the time, young boys are voiced by women with low
Timmy Turner,
voices.
Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
Everything's coming up, Milhouse.
Tommy Pickles. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just a thing. So now my question to you guys, or actually Brian's question to you guys, is what is your favorite Milhouse moment? Do you
So
have
many
one?
good ones. Oh yeah.
There
The kid is
are
just great. I was a few off the top of my head. There's one where Lisa wants to pass a note to Nelson, the bully, but she has
Mhm.
Milhouse help her because they're in the same class. So uh Milhouse passes a love note to Milhouse from Lisa, but it's from Milhouse gives it to Nelson, and Nelson looks at Milhouse and he's like dee 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 dee. Next thing you know, next scene, Milhouse is going in an ambulance because Nelson beat the crap out of him.
yes.
He got pummeled.
Do, do you like me? Yes, check no. And so Milhouse just got
Wow.
decked, bro.
Yeah. Way to go. Way to go,
That's
dude.
one. That's one of them. I have a few.
That is a great one. He's probably like, okay, Lisa, I'll help you out. You know, something like that.
There you go.
I really like the episode. It's classic. Is the one where Bart sells his soul to Milhouse.
Oh man.
I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've seen that one. I don't remember what happens, but I remember that Milhouse is just evil in that episode.
It makes sense.
There's
For
another
once,
one.
the
It's
dork.
It's a very funny. Milhouse has some good lines. There's one where they go to the Quickie Mart and they're drinking slushies extra. It's actually is slushy without the ice, just pure, just the pure
Just pure syrup.
pure syrup. And
Ugh,
so Milhouse
that's
is drinking it.
disgusting.
He's sucking so hard because it's so thick that the straw gets caught in his windpipe. he's
I wonder if I can find that. That's so funny
Oh
and
my
disgusting. Ew, just straight syrup.
And then there's one
I'm gonna look it
where
up.
Milhouse's bedroom gets flooded, and he's like, "Finally, I have the right pants for this situation." He's wearing like high waters or something. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's great.
Oh, I can't find it. But
there was oh my gosh, excuse me. There was one where oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm sick. I'm so sorry. Bart gets an older girlfriend and they're making out in the treehouse and Milhouse is upset and Marge is concerned and they're talking, I think it's Milhouse, and they're talking and she's like, they weren't opening their mouths, were they? And Milhouse just goes, oh, good.
What? I don't remember that episode.
You had to be there. You had to be there.
And
that is such an elementary school thing. Oh my gosh.
Milhouse is named
I love it that
after
the word
Richard Milhouse
Nixon.
Nixon too, by the way.
I love that the word
That
was
is
choke.
so funny. Yeah. I just gotta one more time. funny. Oh man, that's such an elementary school kid
The
thing.
delivery of that line is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all that to say, congratulations to Pamela Hayden
My gosh.
for retiring her voice after 35 freaking years. How many seasons is that? How many seasons does that show even have now?
It's on its 36th season.
That's insane. And it's still going. Like, she will retire and they'll get a different voice actor.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
But dang, good for her for sticking it through so long. And she also played other characters. I'm not sure which ones, but
I wrote
are
it
you
in
still
the thing.
Oh man.
She did
Oh,
Bully
okay. I'm sorry.
Jimbo Jones.
You go for it. Yeah.
And then Rod and Todd. She voiced those guys.
That makes sense.
Flanders kids.
Jimbo has like three children or something like that. He's
Jimbo?
a teenager.
Oh, he's mean. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so messed up. I bet she had so much fun playing this miserable character. So, once again, congrats to her and for moving on from the Millhouse. What a legacy and a legend. Absolutely wonderful.
Thanks, Pamela.
Moving on. Yeah, thanks, Pamela, for all the memories. Don't. F, he said it so confident. Oh, I love it.
Okay, I think I'm laughing also because just today at school, again with school stories,
Yeah.
I was doing an activity with 2nd grade through 5th grade, and with the little ones especially, they had to go up to the board and they had to work as a team to get these answers correct in 30 seconds. It was timed.
Yeah.
And they were identifying notes on a staff, and one kid would be like, "Oh, it's a B," and another kid would poke the screen and type it in. And they would try to do that as many times as they could. But you would have these kids that they're like, "Oh, it's an E," and then they just hit the wrong letter.
Yeah.
It's like E.
They're so
D.
confident. E. Yeah.
Well, not even like this is the right one.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing?
Oh, rip them. Well, yeah, so that's great. I love that so much. All right. Moving on in this. Now, this is awesome. Brian says, "Holy dragons! The teaser trailer for How to Train Your Dragon has dropped." All right, what are your thoughts? Dude, I'm hyped. I'm not going to lie, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I really am, and I wish
I'm okay.
I wasn't. I wish I wasn't, because we know on the channel how I feel about remakes, and I pretty much never watch them. I watched the Little Mermaid one and I fell asleep.
At this point, DreamWorks is going full Disney mode now, where they're gonna remake every. Get ready for a live action Shrek.
Somebody
bro.
once told me.
Please no.
No, 100%.
Yeah, that doesn't need to happen.
It will.
It is rather ironic
Guaranteed.
though.
Yeah. Well, and this can also be one of those funny things where like they pull a Shrek again to make fun of Disney for doing like the remakes and everything. It could be one of those things, where they just kind of like crap
now
on
they're
them.
just posers. Nah, but it's like, what are you gonna make fun of? Now you're doing the same thing. Now you're just
Yeah. But it always works for them somehow. They were posers and they made fun of fairy tales, and then it was like, but hey, actually this was a bop.
Live action Over the Hedge, live action Turbo, live action Megamind. It's in the books now.
I could see Megamind.
I could see a live action Megamind. I could see that. Do I want it? No.
And
but
you're getting,
I see it?
you'll get Brad, you'll get Will, Is that Tina Fey? Tina Fey's the lady
Yeah.
in that. And then
Live action,
Jonah.
the Bee Movie. Live
Yeah.
action, the Bee
There you
Movie.
go. Why the heck not?
Live action Boss Baby.
Live action open season. Let's go. That would be so horrible. I would
Is
just.
that Ashton Kutcher and Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence? Is that the voices? Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know who plays the bear, but yes,
Martin
Ashton
Lawrence.
Kutcher plays the stupid deer.
Yeah.
So it's like, good Lord, please don't do that. Now with this one, okay, the trailer itself, it gave me high hopes. It looks very, very good. The CGI, I was like, I'm impressed. Okay, I'm not like cringing already. I told my sister-in-law, I was like, Sydney, we are going June 13th to have a bucket of popcorn, 2 large sodas, and we're going to go watch this movie. And, Bump That will be there to see how good it is, okay? And I don't want to get my hopes up too high because I know remakes are hard. And the original was just iconic, okay? That was like, what, 2011 that movie came out or something like that? Maybe 2009. Can't remember. Absolutely iconic movie. And it is a beloved franchise now. So I'm hoping they do it justice. Now, the director is also directing this one as well. So there's a little bit of hope there as well. I mean,
I just wonder
one can hope.
why does Toothless look exactly like animated Toothless? Like
Yeah.
but is that a good thing? Because it still looks like a cartoon.
Yes.
It doesn't look like a
Yes,
a
no,
real
I
No,
love
it's a good
it.
thing. It's a good
It
You
thing.
think
looks
that's
so
a good thing?
Don't why would you change it? It's
Because
a
think of it,
flawless
Brian, think of it.
design.
Think of how the Lion King remakes could have looked so much better if they had kept the animated eyes on these creatures, okay? Because you watch the movies
Ugh.
now and they look absolutely lifeless, okay? They don't have the animation in their face to carry a film of that magnitude. Now, Toothless,
I just like
just get
Lion
it.
King. That's kind of like Lion King. Should it have been a live action movie? Because, like we said,
No.
they can't make facial expressions. It's just a money nostalgia grab. Like I'm all for this live action. I think it's great. But all I'm saying is that Toothless looks so animated and cartoony and like super friendly that I'd like to see a shot of like angry Toothless or something because it just doesn't even look. It
Yeah.
just looks. I don't know. He just looks so soft and cuddly that it kind of just doesn't
Well,
work
and I
for me.
think
Maybe
they're saving it until later. Because they don't want to spoil anything. I don't
I
know,
just
but
when we see
I'm sure we'll see some snarling.
when we see the other dragons, are they going to look just as bonky, cartoony, round, ridiculous? You know, will there be any like threatening dragons? Like, oh yeah, these dragons eat sheep, or the big ones can actually kill you. You know, it just that's a. I mean, I love the design of Toothless, but I'm just saying for the live action one, he just looks a little delicate. You know.
Well, and that reminds me of when Hiccup is going through like the like not the glossary, but like the what is that? Not the source. I don't
Journal?
know. I guess the journal,
Notebook?
but it was like the all of the different
Encyclopedia?
of all the different dragons, and like in the drawings themselves they look very scary. I wonder how they're going to interpret something like that into the 3D. I think they'll make it look really menacing and really cool. Even though it's very highly animated still, I think they can pull it off quite nicely. I don't think they're going to give us schlop. I really do not. I think they have more respect for themselves than Disney does, which is saying something.
Yeah, I'm down.
We'll find out.
So, yeah, Bump That will be there. Are you gonna go watch it, viewer or sibling? I have to call you a viewer if you're not subscribed. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. But yeah, let us know down in the comments if you are going to go see this movie, and if you are hopeful for it, or if you're like, oh, yikes, I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, let us know. We definitely want to know from you guys. Moving on, Denzel Washington confirms Equalizer 4 and 5 are in the works. That's pretty wild because he looked so old in Equalizer 3. Papa Denzel can be seen this weekend in Gladiator 2. He looks old. I'm not gonna lie.
He does.
Yeah, he does
He
look
looks
old.
like he's aged a lot.
He's a big guy though
So
too. He is a big guy,
yeah,
and it's just I don't know. Its age is really catching up with him though. But I
yeah,
mean,
it is. He's starting to look
he's
like some Morgan Freeman type stuff.
no, I don't know about that. Morgan Freeman has looked like he's like 80 for like 30 years. So,
Mm,
but nah, Denzel. I mean, I wouldn't mess with him. I wouldn't try to fight Denzel. Dang.
Well, he looked awesome in Equalizer 3.
I
I'm
don't know.
trying to
If
see
you
his
tried to
age.
fight him, it might be like the Mike Tyson fight.
Oh yeah, by
You
the
just-
way.
you just don't know.
Oh yeah.
Just by the way, should we talk about that real quick?
Oh man,
Not
I
much
didn't
to
put
talk
it in,
about.
but yeah, we should.
Mm-hmm.
What a
All right,
joke,
we're gonna
bro.
well, first, real quick, Denzel is 69 years old. Okay, so he's hitting 70. It is just wild. He is starting to look Barack Obama style, okay? Like,
Barack is not nearly 70.
look at that. He's starting to
Dude,
give some Barack look.
Denzel can destroy Barack, man. He would take him and
Got a
just
popcorn kernel on my
annihilate
teeth.
him. Gross.
He's
Is that
starting
the
to give
same
that
popcorn
like
kernel that was in your mouth when
Yeah,
you were over?
I just got it out.
Wow.
How old is Obama? Okay,
Alexa.
Obama's 63. Obama is
Yeah.
63
Never
years
mind,
old.
Alexa.
So it's like, okay, that's not too far off. Now, these are all new, or these are all like the older pictures of Obama. Trying to look like old Obama. Like now, Obama. He's looking quite old too. Like, see, that's like
That's what
Denzel and
happens
him
when
are
sin enters
are
your
showing
life.
those. They're showing those similar facial features of some balder-headed black man. That's what he's starting to look like. But Denzel got some years on Obama. Obama still looks good. He still looks good. Anyways, all right, let's talk about this thing real quick. Well, first, real quick, Equalizer 4 and 5, cool. Just worried for Denzel because he is getting older. I'm sure he can handle it. He was really cool in Equalizer 3. Awesome movie. Just like, is he gonna be okay? There's that. Okay. All right, the fight. Talk about it. I didn't watch it.
I did. Brian, did you watch it?
You got to watch it. You got to watch it all the way because we couldn't.
The whole
We
thing,
tried.
the entire thing.
Wow.
So
did.
what I did is because we had Netflix was coming on to us like, oh, this is your fault. You can't watch it. So what I ended up doing is I went onto X, formerly Twitter, and one of the people I follow on there is Antonio Brown, the ex-football player. And so he was at the match. And so he was streaming the match from his phone. And literally 7 million people, because they couldn't watch it on their own streaming device, watched it
what
from
was that,
Antonio
Netflix?
Oh my
Brown's.
gosh.
Yeah, so that's how.
Wow.
But since
Wow.
I was able to, from my phone, I was able to stream it onto the TV, but it was still from a
Yeah.
phone, so it was still like this. So we had to watch
Yeah.
the fight like this. But I mean, it was
Mhm.
like, what the heck, Netflix? When you guys do the NFL on Christmas Day, better not happen. Better not happen.
Yikes. They
Yeah.
need some better freaking servers or something because that was like
But
they
the
had to
memes-
have known that so many people were going to be watching live.
Oh, they said like 60 million households. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
got
That's
to
so bad that it was like so laggy for so many people that they just got the spinny wheel of death and it's just rotating around that they couldn't
But
see
the memes
anything.
were
And it's
great.
like
The memes were just
They were
awesome.
great.
how laggy it was or how blurred it was. They're like, what the heck is this? You can't even see anything.
It wasn't blurry when they showed Tyson's butt, though.
Yeah, of course
Next thing you
not.
know, it's just big old man black booty.
Yeah.
Ju-
Right on the screen of everybody's house in America.
Chloe's
Great.
like, what's this?
You're like, that, my friend, is a moon pie. That is a chocolate moon pie right there, looking at you.
That's America's second ass.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Real American hero.
But no, I was able to watch the whole fight. I watched it on my phone. I was actually I started watching it way before the fight. I was paying attention to Facebook also, and I was kind of joking to myself, laughing to myself. You could tell who actually watches boxing versus who doesn't, because they were like, did they say that this fight is going to be in 2 hours? 2 hours from now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes.
There's other fighters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
You
they
know,
just
it's
showed,
like the main fight is like at 11 or midnight usually. Like it's
yes,
Right,
if they just
right.
showed the
Right.
main fight, it would only
It's
the whole
10
thing would be
minutes.
10 minutes, right? Now,
Yeah.
the fight itself was sad. That's not news. Jake Paul, he just he was so gross the whole time. He was
just-
taunting.
No.
Yeah,
And for
I know.
everybody who was
Shocker.
surprised,
Shocker.
for everyone who was
No, he was
Jake Paul.
okay, Ruth. he was taunting the whole time and just being dumb, and he did get a lot of big blows in, but I mean, it had to have been a rigged fight, because when you saw Mike Tyson preparing for the fight, none of that was on stage. Not
Right.
one little
He
bit.
would have eaten that boy alive, okay? I can't even
Yes.
call Jake Paul a man, because it's like, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you don't qualify.
He's
And-
pretty big.
Right, but he is pathetic as a human.
Yes.
And so it's like, I can't even quantify you as a man. You are a boy.
And Mike Tyson was saying afterwards, people could say what they want, but I'm this age now and I've learned a lot, and it's just not worth it anymore. And I'm like, then why did you do it? For the $20 million that you were getting?
20 mil,
Like,
bro.
give me a break. How do you even spend all that? Like, what are you going to do with it? You kidding me?
buy a football team.
Now, the best fight was right before that, the women's boxing. Brian, were you able to see that?
No, I couldn't, man. I couldn't.
Okay,
It sucked,
the
dude.
the women's fight was amazing. There was a fight before that, but the women's fight was incredible. So you had the Scottish fighter. I can't remember her name. I don't care about her name. We'll come back to that. But there was also a Puerto Rican fighter named Amanda Serrano. And both
Pepper.
are very, very talented, but Amanda Serrano from Puerto Rico was way more decorated and was more celebrated because of her talent. And so she appeared to
Go
be the better
Pepper.
fighter. Yeah, she appeared to be the better fighter. So it was a tough match. For a while, it was neck and neck until the Scottish fighter headbutt the other one. She headbutt Amanda Serrano, and it's like, oh, that's a big no-no. Okay, maybe it was an accident. Let's continue the fight. She did it a second time and split her eye open, just above her eye,
Yeah.
flap hanging
Right.
down, blood
Wow.
all over. And they're like,
Ooh.
we need to call this fight. And Amanda's like, no, don't call it. Don't call it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. They go 10 rounds.
Dang.
10 rounds. She did not ever give up. And she was like laying in with this eye just like, and the other chick was just being awful. But it was neck and neck after that. The points were pretty steady, pretty even. But the Scottish chick won. And everybody started booing. And Amanda showed great grace. She's like, it was a fight. It was a fight of the century. It was really close. I didn't give up. I didn't know headbutting was allowed, but you just got to stick in there and do your best and not give up. And
Wow.
she showed tremendous grace. And then her manager or trainer shows up, and he's throwing it all in. He's like, we'll do a rematch anytime, any place, but we want a fair fight. She has never gotten hurt in any fight that she's ever been in until today. And it was because of headbutting. And we want a different referee, one that's going to call a fair fight, one that's going to penalize. And he just went on and on. And I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Because that was horrible. And
yeah,
it was
I hope
stolen.
that woman goes back to her country feeling quite shameful.
Well, she didn't, because she also spoke, and
She
she's like,
won,
these
so
things happen. These things are gonna happen. You just have to deal with it. Just being awful about it. And the trainer
Yeah.
for Amanda was like, she does this in every single fight she's been in. Review the tapes, because there's the evidence. And like, woo. So that was an incredible fight.
Yeah. Well, anything else to add about it?
It's
The
just
memes were great.
the memes were great. It makes me wonder what's in store for the future, because honestly, I felt like, especially with social media, I said that funny, social media and everything. I
That was
felt like,
very Minnesota of you.
yeah, it was. Maybe it was. Ugh, goodness.
It was.
Anyways, I felt like to me, this was like the moon landing, almost, in a way. Like, it's up there.
The moon
Even though
landing.
I know, but even though it was a silly, stupid fight between, a YouTube personality, a has-been fighter, I mean, a goat, obviously a goat, but I mean, 60 million people watching it, trying to watch it, commenting on it, talking about it. What a huge pop culture moment. Even though it didn't maybe turn out the way it wasn't, it was the hype. The hype was just insane. It was just
Yeah,
on
it
fire.
was.
And
Even my
that
students at school were all talking about it. That was the most
Good.
wild thing. I'm like, you children should have been in bed. What do you know about this Mike Tyson fight?
oh,
And
my
so,
my
Jake
daughters
Paul,
were
Mike
staying up.
Tyson.
Yeah, they drink Prime. I bet they drink Prime, which is what that kid
Ugh.
Yeah.
flaunts. But it's like Netflix, they're going to do this again, because at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
I don't know how much money Netflix itself made from this, but they did very well. And all the other streamers too, like, just with like the Olympics that Peacock did. Peacock had so many viewers watching the Olympics. Prime, they have the Thursday night football games. They have a few other ones coming
Yeah.
up. Netflix now has the Christmas Day games. Now all these huge live
That's
events are
wild.
going streaming. And so people are all going to
Yeah.
be connected on that, watching that too at the same time. It's just really different. It's really different. And it's a unique
Yeah.
atmosphere to see how this new media is moving in this way. So it was just wild to be like at 10 o'clock at night, and if you're looking on social media, everybody's talking about the fight and about what's going on, blah 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 blah, this and that, who's there, what celebrities are there, and just the whole, it's in Dallas Cowboys suck, and this and that. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. That would be interesting to see where Netflix goes from here, going forward, and like all the live streaming stuff they'll do, and if they will better their streaming service because of that horrible display of lag and glitch and having to wait and everything. So hopefully they learn, hopefully they get better servers so that
I was
people,
like,
get their money's
it's not
worth.
me this time. It's not my slow internet. I didn't do it. Our internet
Yeah.
is working. What the heck, man?
Oh man. So it's like, that's wild that happened. That people are like, what the heck? I spent money for this fight. Used to just be like, oh, I'll watch it like the next day. But it's like, no, this is my pay-per-view basically. I got my $60. This is my pay-per-view. Why isn't it working? Dang it. Why is it so dumb? So, that really sucked for a lot of people. But hopefully Netflix learns from this and they can do better because goodness gracious, they are going to get so much slack. If that Christmas Day game looks buns, they're going to get it. They're going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon.
That was great. I watched that one last year.
It was
at a
it was
Super Bowl
enjoyable.
party. They had Tom Kenny there and the voice of Patrick, and I always forget his name, but good stuff. That was awesome.
Fagerbacky.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I don't believe you
What
for a
did you
second.
just call me?
You piece of garbage. I don't believe you for a second.
Fagerbacky.
No.
Fagerbacky.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
Anyways,
yeah, so that'll be exciting when that happens, and we'll see. Goodness, are you guys gonna do good? Or are you gonna fail again? Are you gonna do it? No. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. All right, moving on. Game of Thrones, Sophie Turner. Yeah, Sophie Turner reportedly in line to play Lara Croft in Amazon Prime's Tomb Raider series. Is this the animated one? No.
No, she's live action. Live action.
So they're having two different Lara Croft series going on right now at the same time?
Yeah, one's on Netflix,
Why not?
I believe, the animated one, and then the live action will be on Prime.
What is up with Lara Croft coming up back into existence?
Feminism.
What gives? Oh.
What does that have to do with
is Angelina
anything?
Jolie coming back or something? Or are we just
Lara
loving
Croft
to revisit?
A feminist icon?
Well, she's a strong woman.
She is a strong, educated woman. So why not?
Yeah. So yeah,
she's not the face of feminism.
Doesn't have to be a
feminism.
I mean, why not?
That's what the feminists say.
Although they canceled my girl Cara Dune.
Well, there you go.
I'm not going to get over that.
Feminism.
Yeah.
You can't be a buff, strong, smart woman.
Not allowed.
With your own independent thoughts and ideas and feelings.
Can't do it.
If they conflict with your own thoughts and ideals. But heaven help you, if you are of a good figure, that's very attractive,
and
that's able to conform, able to conform to the, I don't know, media, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Status quo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So we'll see how this one goes. I don't know. I really don't know why we're digging back up Lara Croft after all this time. I mean,
is that a pun?
Yeah, I guess so. Is she still a relevant character? I mean, she's been overdone so many times. It's kind of like, why couldn't you guys just make a new character? Why? And I've been saying this for so long. Why are they not just making new characters? It's so frustrating. It's the same thing that Disney has done.
You want
just make a new fucking character.
You want a female explorer / archaeologist lady who can fight, but who's also smart. And she can't be ugly.
Aloy.
She gotta be mildly attractive.
Right.
She gotta be a
and
tomboy
her name is
esque.
And her name is Dora the Explorer. That's her name. Dora the Explorer. Dora. She's smart, intelligent, brave, strong. She fights Swiper every chance she gets. All right. She is an archaeologist. She can speak 2 languages. She's bilingual. I'm like, where's the Dora stuff, okay? Why aren't they bringing Dora back in? Why are we getting more Lara Croft? You got your feminism queen, okay? Bring her back. Dora the Explorer. I'm ready. Diego, it's time for Dora to shine.
DA, no.
DA, no. DA, go, bye-bye. I'm ready for some Dora. Feminism. I'm with you. Feminism.
She had her movie. She had her movie.
Yeah, no. So did Laura. Has had many. Okay.
Laura.
It's time for Dora to step up. All right. Get this girl another movie. Get her a TV show. Live action. I want to see Boots the Monkey in action. Swiper. Boy, we're going to swipe that guy off the map yet again.
Oh my god.
I'm ready.
Jeez Louise.
I'm ready.
But no, really,
What was the name of
where's my Aloy?
the bull? It was like a blue bull. Was his name like Benny or something?
There was Tico the squirrel.
What? You just brought back so many memories.
And then there was
Tico the squirrel.
Wasn't there like a lizard
But there
named
was a
like
bull.
Issa?
Yeah, Izzy?
Issa.
Something like Issa the squirrel. Or no, Issa the
Issa.
lizard, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Issa the iguana.
That's it.
Look at her.
How come she's not wearing clothes?
Where are her
What
clothes?
the squirrel was.
Oh my gosh.
And then Benny.
Issa. What was the bull's name? Betty the bull.
Benny the bull, that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Why is his eyes so big?
He always looked like he was gonna like rampage.
I need to make stickers of these guys yesterday, and I'm gonna put them everywhere. It's Benny! Benny the bull!
That is the Benny the
Dang.
bull crap.
He looks messed up.
Benny! Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember the troll?
Yes.
No. I don't remember a
Yes, it
troll.
was
You
yellow,
don't remember
right?
this
Yeah.
guy?
Yes.
No, I
He
don't
was the
remember
troll
that
under the
guy.
bridge.
What did he be
You
like?
remember
Blah, blah, blah,
backpack
blah,
and the
blah,
map?
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
No. Let me see.
I'm the map. 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 I'm the map.
Yeah.
I'm the map. Dora in boots need to head to the mountain. What's that beard hiding? What's behind that beard?
Yeah, so wow, this is bringing back so many memories. I watched Dora religiously as a little girl.
It's true.
Benny the bull raised me.
I raised you. You're my child.
Benny the bull, he
We've
raised me.
established
Tico the
this.
squirrel. Issa the iguana. Wow, I totally forgot about those characters altogether. But back to Lara Croft. She's old news. Get me Dora the Explorer. I'm ready.
Give me Aloy. I
Nobody
want
cares
way
about
more
Aloy.
Aloy.
But I want some talking animals. I want
Is
some.
that the Lego
troll.
Aloy? Was that good? Is that out
I haven't
yet?
played it yet. I asked for it for Christmas.
Mmm.
Mm.
Nice.
Now, there's supposed to be, allegedly, a sequel to Horizon Forbidden West. Where's that? Guerrilla Games? Where is
How
that?
long does it take? How long does it take to make those games? At least like 5 or 6 years a piece, right? Those are big games,
A
right?
good while, because those two games are very high quality. And
Yeah.
lots to do. You get addicted to those games.
That's like 100-hour game,
it-
easy, right?
Just the story.
Wow.
And then you have all the side
Wow.
missions.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean,
those games are
why do you need one right
fantastic.
away? If I mean, it's got replayability then.
It does, but you know me. I'm insatiable.
She's already
Yeah.
played it like 7 times.
Well, yeah,
So
that
s-
too.
So the next one will probably come out like when 2030.
No, please no. Do you know what year it is?
I saw this whole
No,
thing.
I would say like 2028.
I saw this thing from IGN article about how like the AAA games, how there's a lot of issues with them because either they're really expensive and they take a long time to make,
Mhm.
and then they come out crop, so they're not going to make as much of them.
Concord.
But it's like, well, yeah, well, if you're making a crap game that takes 6 years to make and you spent 300 mil and it wasn't even good to begin with, well, you just shot yourself in the foot. I just,
Yeah.
With a game like this, though, I know we're segueing pretty hard.
That's okay.
With a
We're
game
just
like
chilling.
this,
We had time to chill for
Oh,
chunks,
sure.
so it's all good.
We
Yeah.
segue with Dora, okay?
Yeah. With a game like this, it doesn't have the same player market as, say, GTA. It's not an online game where you're playing with everybody and you pay a
Mhm.
subscription or whatever.
Single player. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's single player. So it shouldn't be that costly. Because you don't have to pay for live servers all the time. You
But
don't have to
with that being said, though, GTA 5, when it came out back in 2013, so long ago, before the online stuff came out, that was a single player game, and it was people have been playing that now for like 10 years, and it's still probably like top 20 best selling game now.
I know, but it's
even
not
still.
it's not like an FPS where you play online like COD or whatever. You don't have to maintain
Mhm.
those things like nowadays. So you just pay for the assets and everything that goes with making a video game, but you don't have to pay for those live servers and keeping those servers up. So
Interesting.
it shouldn't
Good
be
point.
as costly as that's why games like Concord fail these days, because it's just oversaturation of FPSs and nobody wants them. Now, COD 6 came out, and that actually looked like a good game, and I've been seeing a lot of buzz about it.
Hunter
and
got
people have
it.
been- yeah,
Or
people have
well,
been playing
he's been
it
playing
and-
it on Game Pass, and he's been having a great time with that. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
I
kidding.
hear it's fun. It's not my speed. It's not a game that I play. But I hope that, if it does well, I hope it does well. But for
Yeah.
a lot of other games that are like that, you're not going to see that success because you have these other games that have their popularity and they overtake everything. So a game like Concord, you weren't ever going to get that same popularity. In fact, Overwatch 2 is still not as popular as the original Overwatch.
wow.
And why would it? It's the same thing.
Yeah,
So,
just repackaged, basically.
right.
Yeah. It's like Nintendo knows it's not going to do that well with its remakes and stuff, or like its reboots or remasters or whatever. It's like, it's just not, it's already been
extra
done.
income.
This is just the extra. Yeah. And they can't afford to do that because they make so much product throughout the year that they have different studios, they have different groups that can spend time making this one while the other group, the A group, is making the A games,
And they hold their IPs so close.
Yeah.
And I saw an article yesterday about it was a question, Mario and Luigi coming to PlayStation? I'm like, no.
Absolutely not.
No
that
way.
is
It so goes against everything they believe in.
yeah, that article was clickbait. Like,
Yeah.
come on. You stupid.
Well, anyways, Lara Croft. Yeah. Moving
Dora.
on. Yeah, Dora. Last bit of news for this week. Did anybody see the Chris Evans, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Christmas movie, Red One? Anybody?
Sarah went and saw it. Sarah's my bestie. She went and saw it at like a fancy theater.
That's surprising.
Well, she lives on a base and
There's not much to do.
Yeah. So she went and she's like, how did she describe it? I think she described it as over the top but enjoyable.
Okay.
Let's see.
Sure.
I would hope so. Goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness, she and I text a lot.
Like, I mean, it's
anyway,
made by
it
the
was-
same
oh, here it
people
is.
that made Jumanji, so.
She
Yeah.
said
Well, that
she said
makes
it was
sense.
pretty extra but definitely hilarious. So it may be funny. I don't know.
I mean, it has Dwayne in it. I mean, that's just
It's like Christmas Jumanji then.
yeah, exactly. And reportedly costing $250 million, the film opened up to $30 million this past weekend. Not so great. I think they did not do a very good job selling this movie, unfortunately. You saw a trailer, but you're also kind of like, what is this? It was very left open-ended and you didn't know what you were going to expect. So I don't think anybody was like, ooh, I gotta go see this Christmas movie, because you didn't know what it was, you know? I still don't know what it is, honestly. The title is vague. Red one. What does that mean? Secondly, those
I
trailers
saw
just showed like
a lot of criticism about the title. Like it should have been like you got to put Christmas in the title, or
Yeah,
Santa Claus
because
is
it's like,
kidnapped
who's gonna
or
know?
something.
Who's gonna know what that is? At all. Then in the trailer they just showed like the big snowman, like it coming in half or something, and then being pieced back together. It's like, I don't know
Oh
what I'm
my
looking at.
gosh. Not a snowman cut in half that repairs itself.
Yeah.
We're
Wow. Oh
doomed.
no, we're doomed. Yeah, so it's like, I truly don't know what to expect watching this. I don't think I'm going to go waste my money on it. And I feel like that's what the general public thought as well. They're like, I don't know what this movie is. I'm not going to go see a movie what I don't know what it is. Now, that can be like the opposite for Wicked, where it showed too much and now nobody wants to go see it. People want to go see it, but everybody, when they were watching the 3-minute trailer in the theater, was like, why bother? I've just seen the entire film. I don't need to go see it now. So you have like two opposite spectrums, where not enough information, too much information. It's like, y'all, get the trailer together. I use an AI to tell you how much information you need to throw in this. Come on. And that's that.
Yo, how much money do you think Gladiator 2 is going to make this weekend, opening weekend?
At
Hard to say.
max,
I think it's going to do really
I'm
well.
gonna
very-
guess 75 mil, 50 mil,
I thought
50 mil,
75 mil?
I thought
That's
80.
pretty good. If
50
it does
to,
that,
50 to
that's
75 mil.
I thought 80, the first number that came to my head.
80?
It is it's the opening weekend of Thanksgiving break, okay? So everybody's
Yeah.
going to be either traveling or settling down. Families already coming into town or something, so I'm sure they're going to need something to do, and movies is always something that people gravitate to. Now, it cracks me up that 2 years ago we had Strange World for Thanksgiving animated movie. What is our Thanksgiving animated movie this year? Moana?
2.
Okay, so that's
And
the
Wicked.
competition. Well, that's not animated.
Oh, sorry.
Moana's going to
yeah.
make
Isn't it
150
though?
mil.
The what?
Moana's going to make 150 mil.
Yeah,
that would be
that
really
will.
impressive.
At
Parents are
least
going to get out of the
100.
house. They're going to get their little ones out.
I
At
heard
least
that
100.
it's not. I heard the story leaves a lot to be desired, though.
Doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter.
No, I'm just saying.
It matters to us.
that,
but, I mean,
Yeah.
So what is their name? This Moana gladiator. Moadiator?
sure.
Moadiator.
Wait, what was I going to say?
Gladowana.
Money this weekend.
Gladowana.
Gladowana.
What
Oh my gosh.
other than Red One, which is a kids movie, what other family film is there out there right now? Wild Robot's already gone,
Yeah.
so that's
Let's
it.
take a
I
look.
mean, it's gonna be huge.
Let's see. I'm looking at my
But
local Regal.
Gladiator 2 is for rated R
Well,
films gonna make at
Wicked
least
will
80
be-
million.
Venom is out, but that's not really a kids movie.
Not at all.
And Wicked is not. You don't take a 7-year-old to see that.
And yet,
Yeah.
how many 7-year-olds do you think are going to be there? Have you guys seen the posts of different movie theaters posting signs that saying Please do not sing.
Good.
Please be courteous to the other
really?
moviegoers.
Let them know.
There will be. I saw several
There's
posts,
gotta
but there
be the
was one post in
sing-along.
particular. Yeah, they said
Yeah, of
there
course,
will be
of course.
there will be a sing-along version available on December 25th.
Oh my gosh, keep me as far away as possible from that theater.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I will
bet it'd be a
literally
fun
rather.
atmosphere. It'd be a
No.
fun atmosphere.
It's a competition.
What,
I'd
who can sing the
rather stick a
loudest?
fork in my toes. Yeah, it would be
who
who can hit that note
Who knows
the
the
best.
word? Who knows the words the best? And
No, they're gonna have a little Cynthia head dancing around on top of the words, so you know what's going on. All right, because
Cynthia.
it's
Oh,
is this a Disney movie or
gosh.
not?
I was thinking like Cynthia.
No,
from
not Cynthia from Rugrats.
I was like, Cynthia.
Not
Cynthia,
that
she's
Cynthia.
a really cool
Like,
dancer. Cynthia,
Cynthia.
boogie
She
to the
got a
groove
big
now.
bald
Cynthia,
spot.
she's a really cool dancer. Cynthia,
Cynthia.
boogie to the groove now.
Cynthia. Good stuff.
She's got those moves.
That's a
Oh my
throwback.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying, y'all. We have 2 days left to school. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man.
I can't believe I don't remember this.
You don't remember this?
What? If I
Was that-
remember right, they threw a concert in the backyard.
Yeah, it's a concert for like a bunch of kids.
Is that new Rugrats or old Rugrats?
Old
Old
Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Okay. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that so well.
No, was that like the original like first 3 seasons of Rugrats, or then like after Chucky's mom died, they did the Mother's Day and there was all those new episodes
After
and
Chucky's mom
everything.
died. Like the
After?
Dill
Okay.
episodes.
So that's the new Rugrats. That's not the original.
With Dill?
Yeah, after like the movies came out, that's when they did like a whole new couple seasons of Rugrats. You can
Well,
notice
'cause
like
one of them
everything is a
left.
lot
One
more
of the,
polished and cleaner.
One of the creators left because they got a
executives.
divorce.
The
Gabor?
Claspo.
Yeah, one of them.
Chupo?
Klasky
the
Chupo.
clanky-
Klasky Chupo.
Yeah,
one of
Klasky
the
Chupo.
one of the
They
Klasky
divorced.
Chupo people divorced
Yeah.
each other.
So this head is going to be dancing around
Oh my
on the
gosh.
words of
Wait, bounce it
of-
around. Bounce it like it's on words.
That might be the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, if I was walking
Can
into
you
a dark
buy
room
it?
and that was floating in midair, that would haunt my dreams.
Can you buy Cynthia?
How would you like to sleep with me?
Ugh, not Cynthia.
doll. You can buy a Rugrats Cynthia doll.
Not Cynthia.
Oh, that'd be
So
great.
yeah.
Hi, Ella. I got you a Christmas gift. Oh, thanks, Dad. What the heck is
There's
What the heck is that?
There's a tank top you can buy on Amazon. It says Cynthia, trend setting since the 90s.
Cynthia.
Dang, she looks hot.
Yeah,
there.
she's gonna
She
be-
looks like
she's
she's
gonna-
on meth.
She's gonna be in the Wicked movie, her head little bouncing on top of the sing along version of those songs. So get ready for that. How exciting!
Like, why?
Oh my!
Oh, gross.
Every little girl's favorite
Wait,
doll.
is there nothing in her eyes? I can't see any
No, there's-
pupils.
They're
oh,
there.
okay. It's
They're
like
there.
all I saw
demonic.
was just white eyes. Like, oh my
She's
God,
demonic.
that's creepy as poop.
Now you can buy a Reptar. You can buy a cool Reptar.
Yeah. So, anyways, Wicked the movie, Red One, Moana and Gladiator, Moana 2 and Gladiator 2. Oh, it's a Chucky shirt. Very cute. So yeah, we shall see. Bump That will be there, and we'll let you guys know, okay, how this Thanksgiving break goes and how these movies do, because we just have to be there, you know? It is the future. So that's actually going to conclude this week's episode. Let us know down in the comments if you, this Thanksgiving weekend, are going to go see any of these films. We would love to hear about it. And let us know if you hit that subscribe button. Please let us know that you became an honorary sibling today. All right. We would love to have you part of the family. All right. We've got KT on the screen.
Who would want this dress?
Ew. Some weird Hot Topic friend from 2008. Yeah. We've got Brian somewhere on the screen.
Tommy, I'm scared.
And I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we shall see you in next week's episode. Bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun.